come to you today as a resident of the United States, having come before the UN Permanent Forum of the Americas to talk about the Afro-Latino diaspora. We've brought to you before in one of the bodies the issues of the Bracero program, which is a violation of workers' rights. In essence, the U.S. continues a domestic war on its people in regards to the enslavement in corporations and the work that's being done by our incarcerated brothers and sisters. We ask you to do a full-fledged investigation on the human rights abuses that are happening currently through the work that is being done for corporations through the enslavement of people of color. And we ask you specifically to come into Chicago and ask for a full-fledged investigation to look at the crimes of police brutality and incarceration in regards to John Burge, in regards to the work that's being done around the death penalty reform and the work of the brothers and sisters that have been working towards alleviation of political prisoners. When a government fails its people and fails to really live up to its mission of keeping liberty and freedom of speech and freedom of assembly, and we have constant attacks on its people, I believe that you'll be able to uncover some of that in Chicago through the history of our city. It's unfortunate that our city is one of the cities that's the most segregated in the United States, and we also are a microcosm of what the rest of the nation struggles with. So we ask you to come in and do a full-fledged investigation and work with the groups that are currently here. I currently am part of a group called Dreamers, Mothers in Action. We do a lot of work around the country around immigration reform. I just came from being a week on the ground in DC lobbying for a lot of different efforts, and we're working towards the thing. What I do also want to mention is our indigenous brothers and sisters, including the Lakota and the Sioux nations, that are fighting international treaties efforts right now, and we would ask that you would include that as part of the work that's being done across the country and looking at the class warfare that's happening on the peoples of America.